Hi, I'm Raquel Reinstein.
Hi.
And my question is, are you ever thinking of making a science fiction film? Or?
A science fiction movie. I don't know. I think I have made one already. Chasing Amy. Because you go ask any lesbian, that'll never happen. Even if, and probably especially because, the dude is Ben fucking Affleck. But no, there is a sci-fi idea in me. I'm just nowhere near doing it yet. So I don't. Somewhere down the road. Say your name.
My name's Leela.
Leela?
Leela, L-E-L-A.
L-E-L-A. All right.
Well, no, that's okay. I was gonna, before when you said the thing about chasing Amy and no self-respecting lesbian.
Yes, yes.
I was gonna ask you about that because it's kind of ironic that Adrian Rich, who's an amazing poet who wrote the lesbian.
Are you coming out?
They all know me. Anyway.
Are you out?
Yeah.
Calm down. This is college. Y'all act like you never seen a lesbian before. So the Chasing Amy question was?
Well, I'll rephrase it slightly given what's happened here. Well, I actually really disliked Chasing Amy, even though I loved Clerks, and I've really liked your movies a lot.
I think you're done. Next.
Because I did feel like it sort of made the point that all a lesbian needs is a good deep dick.
Did you? It's an excellent point.
But...
No. I'm not saying that is an excellent point. It's an excellent point they bring that up. Because I've heard this one. Can I let you go on for like 2 hours? It is like the Kevin Smith show. My feelings on that have been the same since 1996 when I wrote it, all the way up to this very moment when you said that. I don't see how someone can say that. Somebody will say that, like, oh, the film just strengthens the point that all any lesbian needs is one good man to turn her around. Is that what you were saying?
Sort of.
Okay, but we have the idiot character in the movie, Banky, say that, hence deflating the argument. Don't you understand? Like, we put those words into the guy who's always wrong in the movie. So when the idiot says that, didn't you get the point that that's what I was saying?
I got that point, but I mean, do you find it at all weird that you speak to audiences who feel pretty much comfortable to yelling, "Show us your tits" to a woman in the crowd?
Very uncomfortable.
I mean, well, I think that it wasn't maybe your fault, but I think that movie put that out.
Stop it. This is political. Very uncomfortable, but that has nothing to do with this.
Well,
Let's stay on topic.
I think it does. I think I can see, when I first saw the movie, like, I thought it was kind of dumb but harmless. But I saw that the...
Wait. Come on. This is excellent candid point. I'm just pissed that we didn't know you when we were making the movie, because that would have been excellent for the poster tagline. Dumb but harmless. Some bi-curious girl from college. You know, that would be cool. Go ahead, finish your point.
Because all I need is a good deep dickin', is that...
Pardon?
Nothing. I was just going to say that I think that obviously you can't control the way people take the movie, but it was sort of frustrating to be a young lesbian at that point in the 90s when that film came out.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
So that's going back 4 years?
So I was 18. Did you know you were straight when you were 18?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, I'm still not sure. And I've got a wife and child. How irresponsible is that? All I can do is make movies the way I want to make them, the way I want to see them, as entertaining as possible. And if I can whip a little bit of message in there, that's more than most cats do. And I feel good. I can sleep with myself and a man or woman at night because of that. The movies we've made, there's always been a little bit of gay content in there. Would you agree with that? And although you think it's dumb but harmless, some people have considered it a breakthrough, and boy, that really enabled them to come out and shit like that. And people, like a large portion of the gay community loves the stuff we do. A very small pocket is just like, he's a closet fag hater, blah, blah, blah. Not knowing the amount of cock that I chug myself, but... But that's none of their fucking business. But I've always kind of thrown that in there because I always felt, from Clerks forward, even before I knew we were going to have an audience, when I was writing Clerks, I have a brother. My brother's gay. I just outed him to everyone in Cornell. He's very out. My brother and I had a discussion when he first came out, and he was talking about movies, about how weird it is to go to predominantly, 99.9999% hetero movies and watch guy end up with girl, live happily ever after, never see himself represented on the screen in any way, shape, or form, unless it's a very swishy stereotype, i.e. The birdcage, or an ice pick killer. So I always thought, wow, that's pretty shitty. My brother, can't sit there and get into a flick on any level, because he doesn't feel he's represented. So I always said, I'm going to throw a little gay content into flicks so my brother will know that I'm throwing it in there for him. Because, why the fuck not? When we found out we had an audience, or when I found out we had an audience, I said, fuck it, I'm going to start throwing lots of gay content in. Because they're sitting there, right? And yes, they are predominantly kind of young. And I do have fans that are like, great movies, man, want to get high? And I also do have some fans, nobody in this room, mind you, but some fans that are like, love those movies, man, but why is there so much gay stuff in them? Gay's bad, blah, blah, blah. So I've always tried to throw in a little content to kind of fuck with their heads. Case in point was Chasing Amy. We make Chasing Amy, and we have our first test screening. And they keep 10 people around to do a focus group. Ever been to a focus group? Focus group, they keep 10 people around, they ask them questions. There's like 200 people, they keep 10 around, they ask them questions afterwards. They're like, what did you like about the movie? What didn't you like about the movie? Tell us why. And then they go into it, and then they take all that data, give it to the filmmaker, and they're like, do it better. Horrible fucking process. But it's interesting to listen to people and what they say. So they talk to one cat in the audience, and he's like, and I won't forget this guy, he was precious to me. He's like, look, I like Kevin Smith's movies a lot, because I am a Kevin Smith character. I am Brody. I hang out at the mall, I love comics, and I wouldn't fuck Shannon Doherty either. And if you saw this motherfucker, he wouldn't have a chance. But I'm sitting quietly in the back because you're not supposed to reveal yourself because that'll skew the data. So I'm just kind of sitting back there chuckling and listening. And he's like, but I'm watching this movie and I'm identifying with the Banky character because it's Jason Lee again, and I dig and I'm with him, and suddenly, boom, the dude's gay. What the fuck's that say about me? And from the back, below my chair, I was like, means you're fucking gay! And the point of the story, that man is Elton John. No. The point is, that cat, of course, I didn't follow him. I didn't tag him like a shark and follow him for the rest of the next 10 years or his life or whatever. But, the dude had to make a decision right there. Either he continues being a fan of the stuff we do, or it continues being kind of like, I fucking gays scare me. Any dick that's not mine terrifies me. And chances are the dude's stuck around because we've sold a shitload of merchandise at our website. He's got to be one of them. So I always like to think of it as like I've got him sitting there, whip a little message at him, whip a little moral at him, whip a little of what my view of the world is, because that's what every good filmmaker does. You can't change the world, you can't cure the world. All you can do is be like, this is it through my eyes. Do you agree or not agree? And a lot of people seem to agree. Not a lot, We've got fans, so they're smart. And we'll lead the world into the 21st century. And I'll make a profit on their backs. But you can't be responsible for your audience to some degree. You put it out there and hopefully they get it. And if they don't get it, what do you do? Hammer it at them? That's when the movie stops being entertaining. That's when you're on a soapbox and you're being didactic and you're just like, this is this and that is that. Dogma runs very dangerously close to being a didactic movie. But thankfully, every once in a while, Muse makes an ass fucking joke and, people forget that we're talking about Jesus for a little while. So it's a dangerous line, but, you got to give me credit. I have done flicks where they're far more gay-friendly than most. Yeah?
Yeah. Thanks.
No. Please stop. Leela's the smartest one in the room because right now everyone knows that she's gay. So she can easily get a date at the end of this thing. People are like, you're that gay chick. I'm gay too.
What are you doing after the show? Oh, wait.
See, you can't hold me responsible for that. Rock on. That's a tough balancing act. Tough balancing act. Don't like him, need his money. Just kidding. All right, enough being political. Let's do some dick jokes. Who's next? This side.